In the emerald fields of County Cork, Ireland, Annie Moore was born on April 24th, 1874. Her parents, Matthew and Julia, had sailed to America in 1888, leaving 13-year-old Annie in charge of her little brothers, Anthony and Philip. 4 years later, on December 20th, 1891, the three teenagers boarded the steamship Nevada in Queenstown. They were headed for a new life. 12 long days at sea, they spent Christmas tossing on the Atlantic with 140 other steerage passengers, cold, crowded, and uncertain. But on New Year's Eve, 1891, the Nevada finally reached New York Harbor. The next morning, January 1st, 1892, the first immigrants of the new year would step onto a brand new island station, Ellis Island. Annie and her brothers were the first group ferried to Ellis Island. The brand new federal station had just opened that day. Inside the cavernous hall, a Treasury official named Charles Henley looked at the rosy-cheeked Irish girl and asked, "What is your name, my girl?" She answered clearly, "Annie Moore, sir." He wrote her name, first on the very first page of the registry book. Commissioner John B. Weber stepped forward and placed a shining $10 gold piece in her hand, the very first immigrant to pass through Ellis Island. A chaplain added a silver coin. A stranger slipped her $5 more. Annie later told reporters she would never part with it and would always keep it as a pleasant memento. Minutes later, Annie, Anthony and Philip were reunited with their parents on Monroe Street. Annie married Joseph Scheer, a German-American fish market worker. They raised 11 children on the same few blocks of the Lower East Side. Annie Moore died of heart failure on December 6, 1924, at age 50. For decades, her story was tangled in myth, until researchers proved the real Annie never left New York. Today, bronze statues of her stand in Cove and at Ellis Island itself, eternal reminders that every great journey begins with one brave step. Annie Moore was the first, but she was never alone.